welcome to another episode of Is It Godly? I hope you guys are amazing. I am great myself. I really thank God. God has been so gracious to me. Guys, if you have not watched my previous video, kindly watch it because today I'll be telling you a story relating to the previous video. Guys, and if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Maureen. I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you'll be able to enjoy the others, and I pray that you subscribe. I actually request kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified each time I release a video. So guys, I'm going to be telling you more of my stories as we continue on the series of answering some question. The next video is on Is It Godly to Listen to Secular Song? I know many of us have asked question one time in our life, at a particular time in our life. So guys, with no more delay, let's get into the video. Yes guys, so I remember when I was single, at a period there, it reached a place, if you have watched my previous video, you know, when I was single and miserable and all that, you can really relate with what I'm saying right now. With my singlehood journey, you'll really be able to relate to it. And when I was single, this particular season of my life when, you know, I stopped from, you know, saying I don't want to ever get into a relationship to a place where I just desired a godly relationship. And there's this particular time when, hey guys, I was seeing almost everyone, and seeing, I mean, with my eyes, like, you go to this fellowship, you find someone who is good looking. You go to another mission, you find someone who is good looking. And for me, at that particular time, it was not that, you know, I find you good looking and I stop there. You know, I began to picture of how we could end up together and how you could be my future boyfriend and how we could end up, you know, getting a family. I even, you know, imagine this person as a father. And let me tell you, it was not one. It was so many. So I remember this particular one. I went to a mission somewhere with my friends. There was this guy, we just met in church. We were praying. He was making faces like so many men do. He was smiling at you. And for a lady, you will actually somehow tell someone who likes you, you know, the way they look at you, the way they give you attention and all that. So this guy really got into my mind. I remember, my God, I think I was so consumed by him. One, because he smiled at me and he looked like somehow he had gotten my attention, or somehow he was trying to get my attention and he had actually gotten it. So because we were at this place for quite a long time, Julikwa seasons, there was crusades, there was door to door, there was all those. So we were sleeping in the church. So we were meeting like often. So that this time he actually came and said hi, and I was like, this guy actually likes me. So before the mission ended, this guy left and I did see him again. And then I was left, you know, wondering, where did he go? Why didn't he say anything? Why didn't he say like even bye to me? Or where did he go? Or like, there was a lot of when I was like, I thought he liked me, you know, why didn't he like say anything? Why didn't he like even ask for my number or something? I thought there was something here. And I remember going home, and many months later on that, is that English? Many months later, I still kept thinking about him. I still kept thinking thinking that one day maybe he will get my number and call me, because I liked how he looked and I liked how he served. He was playing the guitar and I really, really loved the guitar. So in my mind, I had already seen the guy. He had already become my boyfriend, and I was actually waiting for the future with someone I didn't even know where their heart belonged to. So I went home, and for so many months I kept waiting for this guy to call me. I don't know where he would get my number. Mi sijui kama angepiga binguni aulize God, where kuna msichana nilipata mission fulani, do you have their number? Or I don't know what I was thinking at that particular time. So I kept waiting, and to some point my heart continued to become so weary. I began to pray to God, bring him, let me meet him again somewhere in town or wherever, or sijui nini. And my heart became so. I remember there's this time I was at home, and I loved taking walks. I really love walks sometimes, those quiet walks alone. So just taking a walk, and this day I was telling God, I have waited for this guy for a very long time. I don't know what was there. I don't know whether it's my own fleshly desires, but today, God, I pray that if he was meant for me, let him come my way. And if not, go into lazy thoughts. Because guys, me, they were overwhelming me. So that period continued where I was telling you guys, I was seeing everyone, naenda church. You find this guy is like, oh, he's good looking. And those thoughts don't stop there. You went ahead, you go ahead to, English. You go ahead to see them as your future boyfriend and your future husband. And your mind is so controlled by these thoughts that you have seen and whatnot. So, guys, the next point, I'm going to be very honest. And I know many of you might say something very, I don't know. But I'm going to be honest for the sake of you all and for the sake of everyone else. I'm going to be honest on this point. So I remember I joined a new church and I just became committed and I was attending this church every single day, and my behavior of singing one still continued. Unakaa church unaona, wow, he's good looking, wow, he's good looking, wow, he's good looking. You're in town walking, you're like, oh my God, he's good looking. That period where you just seeing everyone. Me, I think I was seeing too many people. So in church, I remember I saw this person. I was like, wow, he's so good looking. And my mind kept at him. I was like, wow, he's so good looking. What kind of a boyfriend would he make? What kind of a husband would he make? I know, guys, I'm being brutally honest. So after church, I realized, oh my God, this guy actually has a wife and 2 kids. And my heart got tired. And I was like, God, what is going on? Like, what is going on in my mind? Why am I just seeing everyone? Why is everyone good looking? And why do I have so many potential boyfriends? Like, I had a list of them. And I remember I just went home and I told God, you know what, God? I am tired. I am so tired. I am tired of just seeing everyone, God. Me, I'm tired, Lord. Imagine, I'm so tired. Please do something about it. And I remember I just fell on my knees and I told God, God, I need you to sober up my mind. I need you to sober up my heart. God, I need to be sane. Father, I want to be so sane. I want to see someone who's good looking. I'm like, he's good looking. And that's all. Like, nothing continues there because people will be good looking. And that's a fact. Like, that is true. We find people who are good looking. We find people who are beautiful. We find people who are looking nice with their outfits. That is the fact. People are good looking, people are beautiful, and that's the fact. But I was tired of my thoughts never stopping in that, my thoughts extending. And guys, as I told you, I had a long list of people I had seen and of people I thought of the kind of boyfriends they should be or the kind of husband they should be. And guys, I remember I just fell on my knees and I told God, you know what, God, I am tired. And I remember as I was praying, God began to speak to me about, guarding my heart. And I was like, and even emotional purity. And I began to seek the Holy Spirit. And I began to tell him, I really need to guard my heart from all these thoughts, and being connected to every person and allowing those thoughts to actually control my life and control my mind. Because, you like this person, you extend your thoughts to them being a potential boyfriend. You extend the thought of them being a potential husband. You extend the thought of them being whoever. And then these thoughts continue carrying you every single day. So I remember I just made a decision and I began to pray to God. And I told God, you know what? You're amazing at your work, Lord. You're so beautiful. Your creativity and your marvelousness just shocks me. You have created people in a very beautiful way, including myself. You have created me in a marvelous way. I am so wonderfully made. God, I am, the product of your creativity. And so are many other people. But I know it's not everybody it's going to be my future boyfriend. And it is not everybody that Lord is going to be my future husband. And God, I want to be able to appreciate the beauty of your creation instantly and just live there and stop seeing everyone as a potential boyfriend or as a potential husband. And guys, as I told you, what really broke my heart is seeing, wow, I'm even like, crashing on married men and married women. Hold up. Rewind, please, rewind. Yes, I was like liking even married men, you know, men that have family, and that really made my heart so tired. So I remember the next Sunday when I entered, I remember telling God, you know what, God, today I am not getting out of your presence until you deal with my heart. I am tired, Lord. I am tired of seeing everyone. I just want to see people and be like, yeah, they look good, they're handsome, but that's it. It ends there. It's not everyone that is meant to be my future husband, and it is not everyone that is made to be my boyfriend. I want to be so sober. I want to be so contented with the season I am in. Yes, I am single, and Lord, I want to be proud of it, and I don't want to see people in that way no more. So I remember that Sunday morning, I was just praying to God the whole entire service, and I was telling God, you know what, I don't want to see no more in that way. So I went home and I began to take a journey of guarding my heart. Everyone that I saw, I was like, yeah, you're good looking, and that's it. That's it. No more extending my thoughts from that thought. That's it. My heart healed from the people I had carried and the people I thought there was something going on. You know, like men, I saw someone smile at you and you're like, oh my God, there is something going on. There is something that is coming out of this place. And guys, some of them actually were just smiling because they love smiling. Or some of them were actually just looking at you because they were lost in thought. Or they liked you and then they no longer liked you anymore. That's life. They saw something in you and they were like, you know what? I don't want to go that direction, because people are people. So, to make the long story short, God healed me from seeing everyone. Man, it was tiring. It was so tiring. So today, guys, I don't know whether you have ever been in such a situation, or you're in such a situation once more, or you're in such a situation now. It is tiring. It is tiring to see everyone, and it is tiring to want everyone. You know, it is so tiring. And I think what that taught me is, wow, people will forever be good looking, but it takes maturity from God to choose one and live with that one person forever. And even when we get boyfriends, these people will still be good looking, but it takes the Holy Spirit to settle your mind and your heart to find them good looking, but it ends there, that your heart is so dealt with and so matured by the Lord that not every good looking person is meant to mean something, is meant to push on to the next step. And as you know, people are good looking, but in terms of character, in terms of so many other things, it goes deeper than what you can see on the surface. And yes, God delivered me from such a season. And I still see people today, and I still appreciate people for how well they look. You'll find me telling people in church, wow, I love your suit, and that's it. And nothing moves on from that. That's it. You look good today. That's it. And nothing extends from there. And I really thank God that He delivered me from that. You know, the point of actually liking even, you know, married men was like, no, this is now becoming disgusting, and I don't want it anymore. They are good looking, and that's it. And I allowed my heart to settle down. I allow the Holy Spirit to really help my heart to settle down to a place of people are people, and who they are, that's amazing, and that's it. And nowadays I see people, but my mind is not consumed with who they can be to me. I am not so selfish to think that because they are good looking they should be mine, or something like that, you know. So yes, guys, so that's my story. I am going to give you another story in the next video, so stay tuned. Subscribe, guys, share, comment, like. See you in my next video.